Welcome to Luvthemknives channel. We got a Shieldon knife up on the channel. The Scythe, this has been out for some months, but I just hadn't ever put my hands on it. But now I got my hands on it. It is a really wicked looking knife, and it's kind of wonky, and I don't know that this really lit my fire right off. And this may not. I think this is the kind of a knife that some people are really, really going to like, and others are going to turn their nose up at it because of the kind of design it is. So this is just not a sensible, everyday kind of user knife in that respect. I mean, to me, this is a very tactical type of knife, or however the correct, I would think, maybe reverse grip for, self-defense and that kind of thing, but more of a tactical type of purpose knife than an easy kind of sensible everyday user, especially, of course, if you don't like sharpening curved blades, then that could be an issue as well. But this is a DC Blades collaborative, and I think they say it, yeah, DC Blades. And so, yeah, this seems like it goes hand in hand with like martial arts and that kind of thing. Okay, so here we go. It's a 154 cm blade, and there's DC Blades logo, and it's called the Scythe. I think that's how you pronounce it, SCYTHE, and 154 cm steel. And it's a liner lock, and get her to drop. Good luck. Okay, there it goes. So yeah, this is not exactly a fidget friendly drop shutty. At least it hasn't been for me because I'm disengaging. So it's just not, it's not like some other knives that might be real drop shutty. This has been kind of a little wonky to try and get to release there. And maybe I'm stuck on the detent ball. Maybe it is. I'm going to disassemble this and put it back together to see if maybe they got this tucked up a little tight. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, so but we'll take it apart here in a little bit. And now did I throw it off center? No, I didn't. Okay. Just wondering that I can't, this is very difficult for me to disengage to where this will just drop away, but it's not. I mean, you can manage it, see, like this. But you know what? All I can say is I've looked around on social media and seen people talking about it, and it seems like it's been a good seller for them. That there are a lot of people that like this real tactical look. It's small, easy carry, good materials for what it is, because it's not a very expensive knife. At $69 now, it's a hawk bill. This one here is the translucent or the natural G10, and here's your stuff of like 6.1 inch overall length, a little over 2.5 inch blade, 154, etc., etc. Now, it's a flat grind as well. And then do we have anything else? DC Blades, blah, blah, blah. And other, so they've done others, and here's other White Mountain Knives. And you can use LTK as a discount code on White Mountain Knives to get 10% off. So 10% off is $6.50, okay, on this knife here. So this one gets you in the 50s. This one does too. Not quite there on that, okay? But these look like they're still in stock. These may be back in stock. I don't know. Depends on when I post this video and when their inventory will be in, etc., etc. But, so, you got G10, you got micarta, and of course, the one I've got is G10 as well. So, not very expensive considering, that it's got a 154 cm blade and all that. And let's take a look. Yeah, Now, on the other hand, I mean, as far as, you want to use it to open boxes and stuff. I mean, actually, in a way of like being a craft knife and stuff like that. Okay. I mean, it's not just tactical. This actually, you can do a lot of stuff. I mean, this would be perfect for opening box. Hey, well, I haven't cut this away yet. Just easy. I mean, yeah, okay. So you can do that. And it's fairly lightweight. Okay. So, and it would be pretty discreet carry as well. And oops, I just threw it down on here. 62.3 grams. So that's not much. Okay, that's pretty damn light. And I hope I don't go past ounces. 2.2 ounces. So not much there. Snaps right open, not a problem there. It's jimped on the flipper tab here, and the flipper tab kind of lays back like this. Kicks right open. It's got a nice little detent to it, and it makes a kind of nice sound when it does that. It's just, I'm just going, okay, maybe mine is a little wonky. If you have one of these and yours doesn't have issues with, dropping, see, I mean, once I kind of get the lock bar out of the way enough, and then kind of just give it a little shake, okay, finally, but I mean, it's not drop shutty. So, but that may be the nature of the way it is in the build, I mean, some knives just drop shut, other knives do not. No telling why, and they could be the same manufacturer. That backspacer goes forever, doesn't it? So, right and left hand, obviously. So, right and left hand carry. The only thing that stays as a right-handed thing is the liner lock. So, you can't get away from that, but everything else is ambidextrous on this. Of course, you got the shield here on your Shieldon knife, right? And so you take this off. This is not going to spin because obviously it's square and it's not going to turn. So that's good. That kind of creates a captured pivot effect in that regard. And yeah, it's still centered. It's a little tough to see with this black blade. But there it is. And then if you want to kind of check it out, and of course we're jumping the gap here, right? 2.5 inches from there to there, okay? And then, 6.1 overall, okay? So that's where we are on that. So it just depends on, is this your cup of tea or not? It's not, no, I don't go chasing this kind of a tactical, specialty type knife, but you know what? I guess it's important to talk about because there are guys out there that do, and you shouldn't ignore that part of the marketplace. So I try and incorporate a variety in what I do. 2.8 millimeter blade at 0.11 inch, and so that's pretty standard fare for most of the knives that I've been reviewing lately, especially ones that are in the sub $100 range, okay, that are like mostly user steels. 0.53 at 13.5 millimeters. So let me see. We're pretty much there. So that's relatively thick, actually, for a knife this small, to have that much thickness there. But oh well, I guess it adds to your ability to put purchase on this thing and hold on to it. And then this jimping up here on the back of the blade, also right there for you as well. However you need it, maybe this way as well, or with the reverse grip maybe in this contact area too. I don't know, but for sure if you're using it like this. All right, ceramic bearings, that kind of thing. It comes in this box. Let's take a look and see what we can see. And they're doing these Shieldon is doing these. They're kind of a stretchy deal going on here, elastic on these sides, and so it goes in the plastic, goes in here, or, you know, if you're just going to carry it, you obviously don't put it in the plastic, but you put it in that pouch. Although it's got a pocket clip, it's a lot to be carrying on your belt when the knife is so small. So, but it's in lieu of doing, obviously, of doing a, of course, we got to have that right in the way, and there's your paperwork and stuff. But that's in lieu of obviously doing a zipper pouch. So that's what that is. And the boxes they're pretty solid, and there's information on them, so that's good as well. Alrighty, Roo, let's do this. Let's take it apart, see what's going on in here. Why aren't you just dropping shut? Drop shut. Oh, here we go. Hold on, I think this is number 8. Okay, gotcha. Got you busted open. Okay, we got the clip and that screw, and this thing should theoretically come apart, and it does. Okay. What do we got here? And, you know, it looks like we actually got a squared off pivot. Do we need that? I don't know, but it is. And we've got screws in here, don't we? Well, I guess you take a look at it, and one thing I didn't make mention of, because I wasn't paying attention, is there's no screws on the outside. So I guess you take the pocket clip and you get that pivot screw off. Something's got to be holding it together in there. Okie dokie. So that makes sense. Should have anticipated that. Those are tiny. Those are tiny. Okay, let's pull them off. Let's see what's going on here now. If we can be so bold as to, and we broke it away from there. And we're kind of wobbling it, wobbling. And you know what? I might, oh, hold on. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Okay. There it is, ceramic detamp ball, all that kind of stuff. Then they did skeletonize that. Wonder. I'm thinking that's G10. At first, I thought that might be aluminum. I think that's G10. It tastes like G10. It doesn't taste like aluminum. Holy crap. Okay. So we got that. And we got bearings on both sides, ceramic. And there's that. Of course, you don't need washers, because you got steel liners, etc. Then you got the pivot that pops through, and that's squared off, and then we're going to throw it all over the mat. Okay, there it is. There's this. So that's your disassembly, guys. Oh my God. You gotta get your finger right up in here to get it to drop, and I'm still not getting it to drop well. Okay, so that's not good. Dry, send me a few. I hope you make better knives than this, because yeah, I think I'm going to review on the P-Val. Just doesn't have the quality of other budget. All right, back with the scythe, Shieldon, and there it goes. Maybe, is it a little bit better on the drop than it was earlier? I think so, actually. So maybe somehow I didn't tighten the pivot as much, but it's still not, obviously not drop shutty, but it's better than it was when it first got here. So it's getting better, maybe with time, who knows, but there it is. The scythe, very tactical looking, pretty inexpensive if you end up with the 10% discount and you're at 59 bucks, something like that. So it's not crazy expensive, that's for sure. And 154 cm steel ceramic bearings, okay. And it's for those people that like that kind of tactical knife look, okay? And very discreet carry, lightweight, etc., etc. All right. We do. We love them knives. I'll give you the links to Shieldon, all that kind of stuff. They're selling them on Amazon as well. I'll give you the link to that as well, okay? Check my other Shieldon reviews. And if I remember, I'll put links to my other Shieldon reviews down below. Okay, so you guys, stay sharp.